Okay, just 3 more minutes and I'm done. There's a lot of 3 more minute moments whenever I do any painting. Okay. I kind of want to do the same thing but with a brighter color if I can. Maybe I can mix some of this together. Okay, and then I'm really heading off. Lauren's gonna be angry. Lauren's gonna be angry. Everybody act cool. Mini painting has a bad influence on me, clearly. I actually want more of this. More bright. I think that's good. Trying to bring back some of the brightness at the start of the horns. I think this works, to be honest. It's not really the shade I was originally going for. I was going for more of a bony color. Okay. I think I want to brighten it up a bunch, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna do one last thing and then I'm gonna head off and we'll let it dry fully and I'll decide next time. A bony color, not a boner color. What's up, Dr. Mosey? You're catching me on my way out, man. But you can hear one more thing if you like. There you go, there you go, there you go. You're welcome, you're welcome. I hope you enjoyed that. Maybe Ethrac from the start would have been better. This is a shade paint, but actually colors quite nicely usually. Some of these areas are kind of tricky. Okay. I think this is where I'm going to be calling it quits for now. Yeah, the horns are slightly more horn colored, which is what I was going for. That was the original plan. All right, guys. This is where we end up for the face for now. I may redo some of this. These are the guts currently. Yes, they're shiny. Yes, that's what they should dry up to look like. And I've obviously also done a little bit of the boils, some of the painting and whatnot. Some of the what do you call it? Like the paint colors. There's a lot left to do still. I think this is looking kind of nice. This thing looks Nurgle. That's the plan. That's the goal. A little bit of Nurgling. I'm happy with how this is going so far. I think in isolation, the parts look kind of cool. If you look at it on the whole, it's not quite, you know, it looks kind of messy still. A lot of work yet to do though. Like this is gonna take a while. Obviously the rest of the horns, we have to still paint. So for those of you that haven't seen this mini before, we have to still paint this guy. That guy is gonna stand over there on his back. And then this guy, which is another dude, is going to be standing on his front. So the front of his back. So one guy over here, this guy, and the other guy is gonna be over here in the back. And then we also have the base. I already put the base together. I'll have to do some finishing touches for that. But Mr. Nurgle Man is gonna stand right over there. Now we also have a couple of tiny little Nurglings that I will have to paint. That is these dudes. We're not done yet. This is gonna be a while. Anyways, that is the end of this stream. How many hours have I painted this guy so far, you think? I'm not sure. I have the timer running here. I think I'm probably at about 20-ish hours at this point. And we probably need another lot. At least half an hour. Yeah, at least half an hour is what I think is a pretty accurate way of putting it. For some reason my end credits aren't working, guys. So you just have to pretend that your beautiful name is scrolling across the screen. I can't give you end credits, but what I can do is give you an awkward wave. You want to see my awkward wave? This is how you, it's very, try and wave horizontally. It's really weird. I'm gonna be heading off, guys. Here is our current work in progress. I feel like there we go. I feel like my light was a little warm there. This is my current work in progress. Yesterday on stream, I painted the head of this guy. I think it's working out pretty well. Yeah, I think the face is looking nice. We've got some tentacles everywhere, little bits and pieces all over his body, but overall he's looking like a happy little guy. I also finished the guts. I tried making them look bloody, like he's been cut open and the guts are kind of hanging out. I also think that has been successful. Yeah, everything is starting to look really gross. There's a couple of things we can do. One thing I want to do is paint eyeballs into every single one of these circles. That is going to be quite a project. There's a lot of those. I think having eyeballs on his back would look really gross. That is one project we can do today, or at least start. There's also this arm, hand, claw, whatever this is, that we could go ahead and paint. There's just general boils and things that I still have to do. There's all these like leather straps and stuff. We could do the teeth on his stomach. What do you guys think would be the best course of action? You want to do the tentacles? We can do the tentacle arm. I'm up for anything, really. I'm gonna leave the horns until last. Mostly just because the horns are gonna take, like I'm holding onto the horns a lot, just for painting. You love an open-minded streamer who is up for tentacles? Excellent. I'm not sure exactly how I want to paint it though. Let me see if I can find the official box art for this guy. I should probably just bookmark the page. Glottkin Warhammer. They have a 360 image on their website, which is kind of nice. Assuming the website actually pops up when I Google it. Bro, I Googled the official website and Google is not finding me the official website. What's up with Google lately, guys? I try to Google shit and the things I'm looking for doesn't... Why are they not here? Why do I not see the official Warhammer website? I'm on the second page of Google and there's still no official Warhammer website. Fine, I'll go to warhammer.com. Oh no. Did the stream die? Hello? 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 Are we good? Looks like we're back. I think the Twitch server had a bit of a hiccup there. I didn't change anything and it randomly worked again. Sick. I think it's fine now, right? That was scary. I'm so sorry I had to deal with that, man. That must have been quite terrifying. Lowko, I thought we lost you. I'm back, I'm back. Guys, I cleaned up my entire palette this morning. Look at this shit. Are you ready? A clean palette. We have mixing over here we can do. We have so much room for activities. Isn't that incredible? Lowko, I thought we lost you. I didn't die, I didn't die. We have to do a little bit of water sprayage. Keep the palette wet. Lowko, don't do that. I almost had thoughts of my own. I'm sorry, guys. That must have been quite tough. Okay. I think I'm gonna add little bits of pink. Oh, we're gonna have to, dude, we have a lot of teeth to paint. Okay, I think we're gonna have to tidy up all the teeth first. We'll have to make them all bright. All the teeth on his arm, that is. Are they still called teeth if they're on his arm? I don't know the rules. I've never considered arm on their teeth, or teeth on their arm, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna try out a brush that I got from Dialan. We'll try out this brush. I haven't really used it. A little bit I have, but not much. I think it's a good size to give this a try. So basically I have to recoat all of the teeth before I can make them look good. And there are a lot. We'll have to be quite tidy with it. There's also about 1 million of them on the inside. Pearly whites first though. Pearly white before we make them dark again. I mean, it will be a little bit of work, yeah. Which is why I wasn't too excited to do it. But that's okay, we can do it on stream, then it becomes more fun for me too, you know? I should at least do it like somewhat tidily though, because this is a bit messy so far. It's okay if I'm not 100% within all the corners, but... Yo, Phoenix! I still don't understand why it sometimes does the default animation, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. Gifting a community sub. Anonymous? That one is the normal animation, the one that I actually wanted to be. Sick. Thank you, Anonymous, whoever you are. I don't understand the logic behind some of it. That one didn't scare you? No. Streamer is happy without 100% perfection? I mean... we gotta try, but... there is just a lot of teethage. A lot of toots. On his hand. What color do you think would be nice for the teeth on the hand though? Because obviously this is too bright. We could just make it like a bone color, I guess. A little bit of manicure, yeah. No, this is a light. It's a light primer. It's Grace here. The horns definitely are primed down. The whole mini has been primed that color. The default plastic color is a little bit more gray. It's a little bit darker. I don't usually use like super dark primers. Maybe blood on the teeth. I do want to make sure there's blood on there, but I feel like on the teeth would be a bit. Let's try out a couple of them and then we'll see how we do it. Dude, this is a lot of work though. Especially since I'm not doing it very cleanly. I mean, it's not too bad. Just takes like maybe half an hour or so. That's a long time to be brushing your teeth for, guys. Bad for your enamel at some point, I'm sure. Oh nice, that little hiccup from the stream disconnected, or disconnecting, immediate stream loss, immediate half the viewers. Love that. It's one of the downsides of a stream disconnecting. Usually a lot of viewers leave, or Twitch does not automatically restart it for them, so they think the stream ended. It's kind of shitty, but it happens. Maybe all the view bots bugged out. Ah, yeah. That's gotta be it. Okay. I have to tidy up a couple of these splodges again. No, this always happens. Whenever your stream disconnects for like half a second, about half of the viewers usually leave immediately. It's because they, it's a lot of people that are kind of just running the stream in the background, right? A lot of lurking. And sometimes people will rejoin again, but they will get the message essentially that the stream has ended. Even though it basically restarted again within about a minute. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't automatically reconnect, but sometimes it does. I don't quite understand the logic, to be honest. It's just a little annoying sometimes, I guess, as a streamer, but it happens. It's been like that for years and years. I don't think that's ever going to change. I'm really thoroughly brushing my teeth. I honestly don't know, Ghostly Me. It's always a little confusing. It's okay, it happens. Lowko telling dad jokes? You know what that means, right, Motlesses? What's up, Babine? No, I'm sorry. Is it even allowed to have kids as a streamer? I don't even know what the rules are. Twitch viewers would be such proud grandparents. I gotta get in on that train. Proud, invisible, non-existent grandparents. Is this all my work? This mini? This mini is all my work, absolutely. It's been a little bit of painting. We're doing a little bit of the tentacle today. Backseat parenting on Twitch. Hey, thank you, Onville. Yeah, there are sadly some splodges on some of his connecting points right there. Like some of these lines. This is a relatively old Games Workshop model. Their plastic seems to have gotten a lot better since then, but for this one they sadly have quite a few of these connection points, I guess, that are a bit ugly. I tried tidying them up, because they were a lot worse, but I could have done a better job. I'm not gonna do that anymore though. Not on this mini. My strategy to fill the gaps was to just not thin your paints. Oh shit. Not a great strat, I'll be honest with you, but I guess it can sort of work. No, I tried using a Vallejo putty type of thing for the gaps on this mini, but I think it works better on the shallower ones, you know? I did get rid of a couple of the lines, but like on these legs, for example, it's really hard to get rid of, you know? You'd have to like sculpt the gaps in, I guess. Which is kind of a lot of work. Okay. I've base coated most of the little teeth again. There are still a couple that are tricky to reach on the inside of his arm. There's also a lot of little boils and things on the inside of his arm that I'm gonna have to try and paint. This is a Glottkin. That's the name of the model. Another guy blessed by Papa Nurgle. Papa Nurgle is a great guy. Saving everybody, left, right, and center. Nurgle is beautiful, man. So I've been painting for about a half year maybe at this point. I've been really enjoying it, and I haven't ever painted a mini that is like really gross. So I kind of wanted to do the grossest mini I could find. And this guy is really gross in the box art. I figured it'd be fun. He's just also by far the biggest miniature I've ever bought. A big miniature? Ooh. There's also some guts over here, guys. That's weird. Can you even see that? There's like guts underneath his arm. Or at least like a skin tear. I'm not sure what's going on here. I guess I'll... Magnus the Red is an incredible model. Yeah, I've seen that one. Not in real life, but on the internet. There's a couple of those skin tears here too that I would like to base coat again. For some of these things, it's hard to even decide what it is supposed to be, man. I think these are like guts spilling out, but I'm not sure. I don't think I have to re-base coat them from scratch, but there are a lot of these like skin tears, where I'm imagining these are like the fatty layers of his skin that are poking through. Same over here. I think that's what they're supposed to be anyways. We'll make sure that they have a little bit of a touch. I think we should set up a donation goal for an Imperator class Titan. Is that the Forge World one? The really large, expensive ones that are supposedly not even really fun to build and paint. I think I watched a video on one of those. I want to stick to plastic if you don't mind. The plastic ones seem a lot more fun. The large resin models, not really my jam, I don't think. I've never tried it, but yeah, life in plastic, dude, that's where we're at. Okay. Some of these parts are tricky to paint. Luckily, the parts that are tricky to paint usually are also quite far out of sight. So I don't care as much if they're not perfect and tidy, but nice. I dropped my brush! Oh shit. Okay. We gotta paint the inside as well of all of these little teeth. There's quite a few of them that are visible from the inside. I think I'll go around it twice. Once to paint this side and then once to paint the other side. So otherwise, if I want to do it for each tooth individually, it's gonna take a while. It's a little bit quicker. Okay, or at least a couple of them before switching the direction. Pearly white arm teeth. Isn't that what everybody's looking for? Yeah, I think in order to run like a proper knight, I would have to have like an airbrush. I don't have an airbrush. I feel like painting knights without airbrushes would be a pain. Adding an airbrush into the mix though is kind of a lot. Okay. That's kind of the thing about all of the models though, there's so many cool ones. It is very easy to buy more models than you can paint. That is one thing I have learned. Okay. Your paw is like 1 meter high? No, no. I don't have a pile of shame yet. But there are a lot of Warhammer people that have massive piles of shame, yeah. Okay. Have I painted any Necrons? I have not. Never painted a Necron, no. I have seen some really cool ones though. I wouldn't mind painting some Necrons. There are a lot of metal. Some of the metallic colors are really fun, but some of them are kind of a pain. I feel like I will give them a try at some point in the future, yeah. The Void Dragon is cool, yeah, Void Dragon is super sick. I saw one in real life. I actually thought it would be bigger. Like the model, I mean. It is, it's cool, it looks nice. But it's pretty small. That's what she said? Yeah, yeah. In the images of the box art, it looks larger, Mickey. But it's probably zoomed in, you know? But the Void Dragon is a cool mini for sure. Okay. We gotta decide what color we want to use for the actual teeth. Do we want to do like a bone color? Maybe I'll try out the bone color. Do we want to do like the same color as the teeth? So the teeth are kind of yellowy. Or do we want to make them more bone colored? I mean, I guess teeth are bone. There's not a layer of them as well on the inside, of course. Right over here. We'll do the outside first and then we'll see how it goes. I think I'll try and use this. We'll use the paint vibrator, gamers. Ooh. Yeah. Very nice. That makes a big difference. Yeah, that's lovely. That's lovely. Okay, I'll need you guys' help with this. I'll paint a few of them right over here and we'll have to decide if we like it. I'll paint these three and then we'll see. What do you guys think? It'll dry up slightly differently, but that is kind of a nice color, I think. No, we're definitely not gonna leave them fully white. I do want to make them bone colored. I want to make them like yellowish, but I think the full white is too much. This is a relatively bright color though. I think this looks good actually. You like the bone white color? Yeah. You're still team Slanesh? Ooh. Is it because of all the naked snakes? The orgies, or like what is it about Slanesh? Yes to all, I guess. I don't have an airbrush. I do not own an airbrush. I've only recently picked up painting, man. Don't make me pick up an airbrush too. It's been a relatively recent thing, man. An airbrush is like 200 bucks, I think. I actually was looking into an airbrush the other day. I think a good airbrush and a compressor is like 200 bucks. Maybe at some point. It would be very handy on like some miniatures for sure. Were I wasting XP, Spinster? Absolutely. No star grinding. I did some Nightmare Zone earlier today on the main section of the stream, but not right now. Well, you can buy cheap airbrushes from what I've gathered, but basically the general consensus on the internet is that a cheap airbrush is not worth it, because it's gonna just suck. So I think a good airbrush from what I found was like, you know, the decent ones started like 120 or so, 100. And then you gotta have something that actually like blows the air, right? The compressor. And those are like starting at like 80 bucks or something. All of the really good painters do seem to use airbrushes a lot though. It's Prime Day? Wait, is today Prime Day? Ay. Yeah, Harder and Steinbeck is the ones I came across. Harder and Steinbeck Ultra? Supposedly those are really nice. Do you use an airbrush, Shiny? You do, obviously. Yeah, you do. I've seen you paint a bunch. I've already asked you this question in the past. Yeah. Oh, you have the Ultra? Yeah, that's the one I came across. I've seen a lot of people say they really like that. Do you not waste a lot of paint? I have yet to ever use up an entire bottle at this point, Malvarot, but I don't really waste a lot of paint, I don't think. I try not to anyways. Oh, with an airbrush. I don't know. It's very thin, right? The idea, I guess, is that it's very, very thin, so... Very sick. Thank you very much. Is that for the airbrush fund? Thank you for the 5 gift sub, man. That's very generous of you. Thank you. That's 25 euro towards the airbrush? Fuck. No, those aren't even Prime subs, dude. These are tier 1 subs, Bruce. They go even further, dude. I think this color is good, right? Yeah, I think it's nice. Those are Chad subs. So the nice thing about contrast paints, which is what I use quite a bit, so this is a regular acrylic paint. The nice thing about contrast paints, which is what this is that you can use it straight out of the pot. So you don't actually have to dilute it. With regular contrast, depending on the brand, you will have to dilute it. So what a lot of miniature painters do, since you use such small amounts of paint, right? A lot of people will use a wet palette, is what it's called. Which is what this thing underneath is called. So, very simple idea. Basically, there's like a little sponge underneath, which you keep wet, and there's a little bit of water, a little bit of excess water over there. And then you have like a semi-permeable type of sheet right on top of it, which keeps the paint very moist. And then when you're done with it, you seal it. And what happens is that, you know, mold grow. No, you don't want to grow. The last thing you want is growing mold, but it can keep the paint workable for quite a while. So I can probably use this light gray color for like a couple days to come, which is really nice. If you use like a regular dry palette, the paint will dry very quickly. Like at this point, it would have probably already dried. So you end up reusing and... I actually think if you're into mini painting, I would definitely recommend looking into a wet palette. Wet palette is very nice. It's especially when you're trying to like mix colors, you know? Kind of sucks if you just mix a color and it's just right and then it's already dried up. You can make one very easily with just some basic kitchen appliances, just like a sponge and a couple of other things. I bought one because it's cool and it works much better, but it is nice. I think the first large bone at the bottom might be a tad bright. You mean this one? The hoof? The hoof is not done yet. Same for the horns. Even if you're into canvas painting in general. Yeah, I guess for acrylics in general, it's really good. How are you doing, Mr. Dylan? I saw you were testing out your new camera today.
Maybe take out a loan to afford more miniatures and brushes.
No.
Why have one form of debt when you can double down until it doesn't matter anymore?
Why have one form of debt? I have my mortgage, dude. I think that is okay. No, I don't. I would like to not have other debt if I can at all avoid it. Thank you very much, Mickey. Appreciate it. I didn't buy my house in cash. No. I'm not mad at all how Lowko is much better at this than me. Aw. What do you think so far, Peter? I have been trying to make this guy nice and gross. He's got some, I don't know what this is supposed to be. I don't know if you can see this on cam properly. Right over here, there's like guts. So, but he's got guts on his arm? I mean, he's got teeth on his arm too, I guess. I am just gonna add a little bit of pink to it. He's a spot of Nurgle, yes. Oh, Jesus. I just almost spinned him off my disc. He seems kind of cute, to be honest, even though he's very gross. I don't think I'm gonna spend an hour trying to get those arm guts to work well. Yeah, there's a lot of maggots on the model. I am thinking about painting them individually at a later time. Not sure exactly how I would do that or how I would color them yet, but there are little maggots in weird places. Some of them are, like there's some on his guts. It's really nasty. By the way, Dylan, look at this. Look at this incredible brush. Holy shit, dude. I think Lowko's motherly complex is happening. Of course he thinks it's cute. Yeah. This is a brush that Dylan sent me. The Kolinsky Roodmarder. Perfect for maggots. We'll have to do a little bit of boil painting on the arm. A lot of people use what do you call it? Airbrushes, especially for like the first stages, for like putting down base coats and primes and all that sort of thing. You can definitely use it at a later stage too, but it seems to be mostly like a time saver on like a lot of the bigger surfaces and stuff. And since like some of the models, like say for example like a Titan, right, or like a Dreadnought type of thing, like a machine, there's a lot of like flat panels, and it's quite tricky to have like completely perfect coats. You use the airbrush mainly for glazing, spray small amounts of tints onto bigger models. Yeah, I've seen it used like that too.